plant-goers and growers, my name's Allison and I'm back. I just wanted to talk to you because yesterday was a rainy day. Now I know for most people who live in other areas of the country, a rainy day, it seems like it is just the norm, but for us in Northern California, it's not. I initially had planned during my rainy day to go ahead and plant these plants right here, but as you can see, that didn't happen. The question was, when this happened, was I needed to ask myself, what would I do on a rainy day when this happened? So these are the top 3 tips of what you need to do when an unexpected rain happens and you need to garden that day. The first recommendation I would make for you is to treat rain as your friend, not your foe. And that when it's raining, this is a chance for you to take advantage of the benefit of the rains. For example, when it rains, the ground gets loosened, so that's an optimal time to pull out a lot of weed or harsh rain. You could do something like wear one of these caps or a rain cap, or maybe throw on a little rain gear, some waterproof shoes, and then you can go out and do gardening that way. If it's a light rain. Of course, if it's heavy rain, you would want to make some other adjustments. But there's also some other things that you can do to help out with the rain. So another example would be if you come out here, and what I did yesterday when it was raining, compost needs oxygen, it needs green, it needs brown waste, but it also needs water in order to work. Instead of having to come outside and constantly having to water the plants, this is a chance to get some free water. So what I did is I got a bucket, I took it outside, I let some rain get in the bucket, and I put it in my compost pile. And as you can see here, this helped out with the compost. So another thing that helps out, and we'll just keep walking right here, is back here in this area. This is just a regular ground, so what I'm going to do, since the soil is more loose today, because it is actually a sunny day, is I'll probably come back here and I'm going to dig up the ground, and it'll be easier to pull weeds from the ground during that time because of the rain that happened yesterday. So first of all, you need to treat the rain as your friend. Second of all, you want to make sure you have protective gear. And then the third thing that I would recommend is indoors. And what I mean by indoors is I've been to go ahead and go inside the house and work on more seedlings when it's raining, so I can, get out the seeding soil. And I'm most likely going to do a video on how to do seedlings. But this is a chance for me to get the seedlings done indoors. Yesterday I put my plant under grow lights. This is a chance to put it on grow lights at that time. You need to take advantage of the indoors. And then the last one that I want to mention that a lot of people don't think about is a chance where you can do some research. And with research, what I mean is you can reevaluate how you want your garden to go. And like, for example, I noticed when I was growing most of my plants, a lot of them are herbs. And while I love herbs and herbs are great, herbs is not going to feed my family. Videos to see how to grow certain vegetables and fruits that would actually help, and me and my family would eat. Another chance is yesterday I went to Lowe's, and Lowe's was basically pretty empty. So this is a chance to go in and not have to deal with the hustle and bustle of trying to get garden supplies. A lot of the people that work in the gardening centers, whether it's Lowe's, Home Depot, the local nurseries, they can give you individual time to help you find things, give you ideas on gardening and tips on how to garden during that time. And you can use that as a time to do some research and development on your garden. Basically, use this time to your advantage. Now, as you can see, we live here in Central Valley, Northern California, so the next day the sun came back out, everything's fine again, and we can resume back to doing the gardening that I've done. But just use the rain, use whatever time as a blessing from God for you to take advantage of the earth that He's provided for you. So if you have any questions on any of these things, or you want to comment on what you do on rainy days in your area, just leave it in the comment section, and keep going, keep growing, and I'll see you for the next video. Bye.